Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Neymar, and this is Neymar. Real chance! And it's Neymar. And here's Del Piero. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Neymar. Neymar powering forward here. Neymar. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Vieri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he was quick to react. Scholes. Now it's Vieri. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. And this is Dembele. And he's searching through. And the shot! Conte. Can he spark a counter here? Looking for options for movement. And this is Del Piero. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's had a hit. Oh, it's come off the upright. And that has fair fizzed.
Neymar clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
And claimed it back swiftly. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it...
Decent chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Out for a throw. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Foot in. He's a big chance! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Neymar gets flagged offside. That's the keeper's ball. That has been cut short.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is a great pick out. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Messi. Neymar. Scholes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's quick to snatch it back.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now he's got space here. Koundé spots it and intercepts. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Neymar, looking to play him in. Good ball, good take. He has found a way through. A corner it is then. And this could be the final action of the first half. Neymar with the short one. And the shot! Well, now it's and another try! No, not the best of headers. Vieira. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Out towards the flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Long ball upfield. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And this is Neymar. And Del Piero! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Vieri. Not the most accurate pass. Vieira. Now it's Dembele. And he's away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And he welcomes it in. He's found the way through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He is through here. Baresi shows the will to win the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chance, surely! It's there! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get it through? No, it's come to nothing. Nicely aimed pass. Kunde, it's played through for him. Roberto Carlos. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Pele. Now, can they get him away? Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted. Conte. Threads one in. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's well positioned here. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 17. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rijkaard. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Vieri. That's a good run down the left. He's got away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Japan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Rooney. Oh, that's well spotted. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Del Piero, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Oh, what a climb! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Sporting finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Del Piero is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's come loose. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, some tackle that. Now it's Torres. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Great defending, strong and determined. And he's worked it through. He's shifting through the gear. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Danger averted for now. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now it's Lewandowski. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal. A lot of space. Yamal! Cleared away. Oh, what has happened here? Sporting with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Saliba with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal. That's very neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that...
He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That is good alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now there's a fine ball. Saliba gets it away. Now this is Levin, and the shot! That's really well cleared. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Just the goalkeeper's a bit... Oh, shooting chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Koundé spots it and intercepts. It's Neymar! And that is high.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Xavi Alonso. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well read, nice interception. Koundé showing good feet. Yamal gets to show off his quick feet. That is good strength. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 10. Sai e vai entrar.
And we are underway again.
Número 22.
Great vision. Del Piero picks it up out. Del Piero! No mistake! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be. Shot a goal! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next? And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Elementos da equipa de segurança de cada bancada, por favor, dirijam-se à sala de pessoal.